And welcome back. We said we would be brief, and we're here bringing our part 2 of our marathon of Ben and Henry brings you basketball in Budapest, Hungary.
Yeah.
And we are here with the IGA. I mean, like, we are here to.
Well, listen.
You can't do English today.
I'm in the doghouse. I'm going crazy. ICSB plays tonight, but before that, we have an amazing third-place game lined up for you today. We have the IGA Boy Lions taking on the International Christian School of Vienna Eagles today, coming at you from the doghouse. Now, you'll see the IGA lineup on your screen right now. This is not the first time that these two teams have played each other. Thursday night, the final game at 6:10 p.m., the International Christian School of Vienna boys took on the IGA boys, and IGA ended up taking that game by a 20-point difference. We'll be looking to see if there's some adjustments coming in for this part.
You're very passionate right now, and if you were here with us during this last stream, you know that he's been struggling with his English lately. So, so we're back at it again to try again. But no, we're excited for this matchup. I've been watching both these teams, both through games that we've streamed, but also just as we've been in the gym. And one of the things I've noticed is that ICSV has done a great job at times to use their height, use their length to cause havoc. But then we've also seen IGA also have great athleticism, making it hard for teams to compete with them. So I'm excited to see what this game brings. What about you?
Yeah, both teams highly physical, have great bench depth. This is really going to be a close contest. Okay, I think ICSV is going to really have a better showing than what they had round one against IGA. I don't think it's going to be an easy 20-point win this go-around.
And the last time we did ICSV, we had a heart attack almost with the way they played against ICSB.
Yeah, they really almost took out, a team that is in the championship game right now. That's part of the reason why I think that it's not going to be a 20-point deficit they're going to be seeing at the end of this game.
Exactly, and here we go. We have, I believe...
We have ICSV.
Yes, ICSV, and we have, it looks like...
Wodem is going to be taking the tip.
Yes.
Good sportsmanship, clapping up the team before they get on the court. Great job by the IGA, really trying to initiate that. Okay, it looks like we got Wodem taking the jump.
And it looks like it's going to be down there. It's going to be Tommy, I believe, going to take the jump on for the IGA. Now, one thing I noticed by talking to some of the coaches is that were watching both these teams play is that IGA is a little bit smaller. They don't have the same height, but they do have a lot of athleticism. Whereas ICSV has a little more height, and they have a little bit more, I think, guard length than what IGA does. So I'm interested to see how those two play there. Tommy does win the jump, and it's going to be IGA ball here at the top. Sammy gives the ball over to Miles. Miles back to Sammy. Sammy drives up, and it's going to be a foul and 2 shots. An early foul sends Sammy to the line. If you do remember the last time we covered IGA, we had Micah and Micah when they were on the floor, and that was a very interesting moment in time.
Micah squared.
And shout out to Lauren Apel. And here we go. We have Sammy to the line. 4-2. Can he be Sammy Sosa and knock this out of the park?
Elite reference right there.
Sammy knocks it home.
Also elite, like that camera angle. Shout out our cameraman,
Will Santos.
Thank you for all that you do.
Yeah, thank you. And second one up for Sammy. And he knocks it home just like Sammy Sosa.
Elite ball reference there. If you're from Europe, I'm sorry. That's a great American pull for baseball.
A take there by Oba. Oba misses. Rebound. Frank got it back, and he missed. And now Sammy's got it. Now he gets up to Miles. Miles has no one on him. Miles loses the ball. Frank takes it. Frank's on the right side. He drives. He kicks, and it's going to be a travel. It's going to be IGA ball. Timeout. Wow, timeout already by ICSV. He is not a happy camper over there. I think he's trying to figure out what do we need to do to correct what we're doing wrong. And I love how I use a baseball reference in basketball game.
I was going to throw out a football one eventually. We got the Lions, we got the Eagles. This could have been an NFC divisional matchup.
Oh, look at that. Look at that camera angle by Mr. Will there.
Yep. Great job.
Fascinating.
of Coach Ted and Scott getting their team ready to come back out.
Will with the great camera angle. And here we go. ICSV coming out.
Yep.
They are ready to soar. Soar with the best.
Yep. Something that our coach always wanted us to be was the first team back out on the field. It almost sets the tone like, hey, we're
Was
ready
this
for
lacrosse
what
again?
you're about to be. Yes. But
Okay.
still, similar game.
Again, shout out to Mr. Burgess there. If you would like to put a curling and a lacrosse team, we'd be more than happy. Next, Miles gets it over to Sammy. Sammy, behind the back. Sammy driving, a little pressure, gets it up to, I believe that is, yes, he got that to Micah. Micah deflected off of Joel. Micah inbounding it. Micah gets it to Sammy. Sammy, pump fake. Sammy drives, takes it up, and is fouled there by, I believe that was a foul on
Maybe.
Allen. Allen, who had a very good game last game. We watched him play. And here we go. Sammy to the line. First shot is up and good.
You can see the crowd this Winter Classic does a great job of packing and filling seats.
Absolutely. And here's Sammy for the second one. And it's up and good.
Yep. Great job. Notice how IGA right now is really trying to
Joel.
use smart shots in order to draw fouls to sort of counteract that size difference.
Yes, Allen with the ball. Allen drives. No one's contesting him. Wide open. Great drive by Allen with a little finger roll with some finesse.
The press is on.
Micah. Bring it up. Breaks the press. Micah drives. What a fake. Up, misses. Rebound. Hummin. Wide open for three. Bang! 3-pointer.
Oh, wow.
There are many questions. Anyways, back on Frank up on the top of the key. Frank gives it over to Allen.
There's a good chance we do not make it out of this room by game 4.
Allen, he step back. Oh, step back three. Oh, the crisp move. And a rebound up and in. That was Wodem with a great bucket there. Pass into Sammy. Sammy back to Miles. Miles taking it up. Miles gives over to Micah. Micah is getting a little tough defense there by Joel, and they're going to say foul there on Joel. Oh my, we got some chirpers out here. Oh wow, they're going to call that. Are they saying and one? Wait, hold on. Wow, they're saying and one. Wow, I did not see that coming today.
I did not see that coming either.
Wow, we are really into it today. Micah makes the shot. That makes it 10-4. Wow.
IGA.
Joel, bring it up. Joel thought about the three, passes over to Frank. Frank sizes it up, gets it back to Joel. Joel trying to get it inside. Wodem inside. Wodem back out to Joel. Joel, he's trying to drive, comes off it. Joel pivots. They're going to say travel, moved his pivot. And they're going to say IGA ball. IGA is taking it to ICSV right now.
Yep.
Now we got Micah. Micah. Good job by Tommy trying to get a little screen just to create space. Micah. Micah with a great hesitation. Kicks it out to Sammy, but it's stolen there by Allen. Allen goes up. No foul called. Rebound by Tommy. Tommy gives it back. Now Sammy's got it. Sammy up to Hummin. Hummin gives it over to Sammy. Sammy is thinking about what do I got to do. Gets it over to Miles. Miles gets it back to Sammy. Sammy gets it back to Miles. Miles is going a mile long here for the shot. Miles back to Sammy. Sammy, shoot. No time left on the clock. Misses. Rebound. Tommy. Tommy goes up. Misses. And he's fouled.
Yep, great job of using the post move right there off of that rebound, and great job by Sammy really getting that shot off by the shot clock, getting it to hit the rim. As a reminder, folks, for those of you who do not know, it has to hit the rim first to reset the shot clock here at the ICSB Winter Classic.
You know, Sammy sometimes the way he passed it reminds me a lot of Sam Bradford there in the old NFL days.
Are we doing all the Sams we know?
I don't know, I guess. Tommy with a shot. Makes the first one. We literally might not pick it out after 4 games. Tommy with the second shot. Misses, short. Rebound goes to Allen. Allen gave it up to Sam. And Sam misses. Back to Sammy. Wow, that's 2 Sams there.
Yep.
Sammy gives it over to Hammond. Hammond turns, tries to find some space, gives it over to Miles. Miles gets it over to Micah. Off of Micah's leg, I believe they're going to say, yes, ICSV ball. And we have Allen given to Sam. Sam at the top of the key. Sam pulls up from 3, misses, and it's going to be stay with ICSV. Paul did try to get his hands on that ball to get a rebound there. And the ball inbound to Jambor. Jambor misses. Jambor gets it back. Jambor floater misses. Rebound Sammy. Sammy's been all over the place early in this ball game.
He really has. And he's doing a great job of orchestrating the offense, just like Samuel L. Jackson in The Avengers.
Oh, wow. We are really going for it. Micah. What a great move. A little touch off the glass. Some say he looked a little bit like Tayshaun Prince on that one. And a little miss there. Rebound Tommy. Bet you didn't know that guy. Here we go. Sammy. Bring it up.
I did not.
Sammy slowly bringing it up past half court. Hammond. Hammond gives it to Sammy. Sammy inside to Tommy. Tommy puts it up. And misses. Rebound Hammond. Hammond outside to Micah. Micah for 3. Misses. And it's a rebound. Goes to Sam. Sam brings it up. Sam looks back. Sam pulls up for 3. Misses. Rebound. Micah. Or sorry, yes, Micah. And they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. It's going to be ICSV ball.
Yeah, you really need some offense going if you're ICSV here. Maybe tighten up the shot selection just a little bit. Be a little bit more careful with ball security coming down the stretch here.
Here we go. We have Paul inbounding. Gives it over to Sam. Sam gives it over to Allen. Allen gives it back to Sam. Sam. Screen by Paul. Gives it over to Jambor. Jambor, back to Allen, to Sam, back to Jambor. Jambor, inside to Paul. Paul puts it up and foul. A phenomenal work of the ball, passing around. It is what I like to call a very efficient passing game right now.
Yep, very much so. Really interested to see now, as ICSV seems to be going with a little bit smaller of a lineup, how that impacts the game going forward.
Exactly. And now Paul with the first shot. And it does get the roll. It's now 13-5 IGA with 10 minutes to go in this first half. They need to box out, is what I've heard. Paul, and knocks down both. Here's Mike. Here comes that full court press that ICSV is known for. Hammond brings it up. Great little pump fake. Deflected to Miles for 3. Misses. Rebound Tommy. Tommy puts it up and in. 15-6 IGA.
Yep, it's so crucial to have a big man if you're going to shoot the 3. You need those offensive rebounds.
And can IGA claim both third place spots? And there's a foul. Sam going up. Can IGA claim both third place spots in this tournament?
It's totally possible. Wouldn't that be nice to take both pieces of hardware back to Istanbul?
It would be an amazing achievement to travel back there with. But ICSV's like, we have something to say about that. Sam to the line. First shot, and it's good. Very smooth shot there.
Yes, and might I say, I love the light pink look on the shoes.
You're wearing a nice light pink hoodie right now, or more like a sweatshirt.
It's a crew neck, and it's red and white, but okay.
It looks like pink. That is pink. If I've ever seen pink.
This is
That
light
is
red.
pink. Allen with the rebound, and he puts it back up and in. That is pink.
Marcom, if you gave us access to the Instagram, we could post it on the
It is
ICSB
pink.
story.
It is pink.
Marketing Communications, give us access to the
pink.
Instagram.
And there goes Sammy passes it to Micah. Micah, the ball is deflected into Tommy's hands. Jump ball, and it's going to stay, I believe, here with IGA, not the grocery store.
IGA. They had a little jingle.
All right, there's a little bit of confusion. The ref does not seem happy. And now they're going to say ICSV ball.
Substitution on right now for the Eagles. Number
That would be
19 is on.
Psalm is on. There's a screen there. Sam gave it to Jambor. Jambor back to Sam. Sam back to Jambor. Jambor up. Back, deflected, and Micah with the rebound. There was a little Jambor Sam action there.
Yeah, but a lot of great movement there. You could
was.
definitely tell that might have been a play that they practiced before. It seemed really they knew where to go with the ball, almost
Yes.
instinctually.
Yes. What a big word. Big words. Micah drives and is fouled on the floor. With 7:54 to go in this tremendous matchup in the first half. And we got Micah inbounding the ball. Kicks out to Miles. Miles inside to Tommy. Tommy's looking to see what he's got. Flips it over to Hammond. Hammond pump fakes, drives, puts it up, and in off the glass.
Yep.
Great job by Hammond to get a great, much-needed bucket there.
Yep. Using the glass.
Phenomenal pass. Jambor does miss the shot, though, but a great find there. And now Micah bringing the ball up. Gives it to Sammy.
Yep. Strategy-wise, keep an eye out for IGA. They're up by 8 now. They are by 8 now with 7 minutes left to go in the first half. They might try to slow this down just a little bit.
Yeah. Now kicks it over to Miles. Miles gets it deflected, stolen, but then it's stolen right back by Sammy.
Yep, you get really eager on a fast break potential, and you realize that, I just forced a pass where it shouldn't have gone.
Yes.
Back
Sam gets it
IGA's
over
way.
to Micah. Micah, no one really on him. Micah just drives, but then it's stolen by Jambor. Jambor flips it up to Sam. Sam gets a great pass to Paul. Paul puts it up. Sam is playing phenomenal there as a facilitator and a scorer, but this time as a facilitator. And now it's a timeout by IGA. It's 17-11.
Yeah, and that was a very narrow window that he was able to
Yes.
squeeze, almost laser that ball in.
Dare I say, almost like a Peyton Manning pass right there between the defense.
I like that.
Yes.
I like that. Put a
And
little
17-11,
zip
if there
on
was
it.
no 1, it would be 7-11, which, again, if you've never been to 7-Eleven, phenomenal place.
Yeah, for those of you who are, do we have those in Europe?
I don't, maybe. I
I
don't
know Japan has them. They're
don't
basically convenience stores. Think of your mole. MOL. The convenience store that is down the street.
Not the other mole.
Not that one.
All right, now, moving on. Now we're back to the game here. IGA is up 17-11 with 6:44 to go in this first half. The question I always ask is, what does ICSV need to get back in this game? And so, Henry, what do they need to do?
It's a great question. The best question. Some might
He has
say.
no answer right
No, I
now.
do have an answer. So listen, it really is better ball security. They are having a lot of turnovers right now that are really giving a lot of IGA possessions. And IGA, notice what they do on their possessions. They take the ball, they slow it down, they find a good look, and then once they find a good look, they really attack that good look. And so ICSV needs to maybe dial
Tommy
back
with the ball.
on the fast break opportunities,
Tommy.
on these very fast possessions, and try to maybe elongate some,
Yes.
take better ball security. Like right there, literally chucking it down the court,
Yeah.
not to an open guy, but just because it's fast, okay?
Yes.
Why don't we take a couple dribbles, see what develops, let the play develop.
Sammy with the ball. And he was not saying sorry to you all. He was saying sorry to me. Sammy with the ball on the top of the key.
Yeah, I got so excited I accidentally hit Mr. Bowden.
Sammy shoots it, misses, rebound to Psalm.
It's only game 2, folks.
Sam, top of the key, pulls up for 3, misses, rebound, Sammy. And Hammond has got the ball on the right side. Hammond trying to figure out where to go with it. Gets it inside to Tommy. Tommy gives it to Micah. Micah for three, misses. Rebound, Jambor. Jambor gets it up to Sam. Out of the reach. Going the other way. IGA ball.
Yep, and again, that's sort of something that if you are ICSV at the half, you got to put an end to, okay? It's really cool to quarterback the pass when it's open, but if it's not going to be open, that's just a turnover for IGA.
Great pass by Miles. Hammond does miss it. Miles gets it back. Miles puts it up and in. 19-11. IGA with 5:22 left in this first half. Now we have Sam driving. Puts it up, misses, but they are going to call a foul on Hammond.
Yep, and so now going to the line with the opportunity to get the first points in a while. Let's see if they can end the drought right now with this one.
And to the line is Sam. Sam up and good on the first one.
Yep. Way to end the drought. See if we can pile on more. Get another one out of this.
Sam on the next one. And misses. Rebound, Tommy. Tommy gets it all out to Micah. Micah gets it over to Hammond. Hammond to Miles. Miles inside to Micah. Micah trying to find a lane there. Micah goes up, misses. Rebound, Allen. Allen gets it up and throws this way over the head of Sam. It looked like Drake May in the Super Bowl there, overshooting the receiver. If you don't like the Super Bowl, I'm sorry.
It's more of we probably have a European audience.
We do. and we got Micah bringing it up. You know, I'm not very good on my European lingo there. Hammond, pump fake, tries to get down, gets it onto Micah at the baseline. Micah gets it back to Hammond. Hammond gets it inside the paint, gets it back to Sammy. Sammy, a travel. It's going to be ICSV ball.
One day I want to travel to Istanbul and Vienna. I've not had the opportunity to travel.
I did go to Vienna for Christmas.
Ooh.
A Christmas festival or like a Christmas
market.
Yeah, Christmas market. There we go.
There you go.
It was phenomenal. Great experience.
Yep, you know.
Have a great museum over there full of armor. It was
Ooh.
very fascinating. They even had baby armor, which is concerning, but you know.
Exactly.
It is what it is. Now, Joel got the ball. Gets it back. Wow, what a block. Said, not in my house.
Yep, and that's why you always got your hands up. Okay, that block was facilitated by the fact that he had already had his hands up ready to make a play on that ball.
What a pass there by Joel. Try to get it to Allen, and I believe they're going to put... they're going to say... shot clock violation, I think. So they're going to say IGA ball. Sammy gets just walloped by Joel. And he's asking, what did I do? I think you ran into him, is what happened there.
Yep. Is that going to be... Wait. Yeah, that's a foul. Definitely on ICSV there.
Yes.
You got to know.
Oh, what a pass there. Wide open Hammond. And one there. Or not and one, I should say, and the bucket there. And Wildem is not happy. He got knocked over there. Not happy. But it is Frank now. And they're going to say, what are they going to say here? I believe, yes, they're going to say foul on Sammy. And we're going to see what happens here. Frank came off the screen, and Sammy tried to take a charge, but was a blocking foul.
Yep. Notice we got 10 fouls now total, only in the first half. Very physical game so far.
Wildem inside. Wildem goes up. And one for the big fella.
Yep, and that one is pure strength
and he
right
lost
there.
the shoe.
Yep, pure strength right there as he went up strong, was still able to fight through the contact.
And make sure you do the bunny around the tree, okay? Do not do the double loop. That doesn't work.
The double bunny does
work. It does
work.
not. I've been heard that I was somewhat correct in my statement. Thank you very much.
The double bunny works. It's how they teach kids. If it is not broken, you do not need to fix it.
We also heard there's like a weird new way that's like super fast.
The kids on TikTok these days.
Micah got the ball, gets it across to Miles. Miles from deep. Off. Hammond, great hustle. Wodem with the ball. He passes it way up. I have no idea where he was throwing that ball. Sammy steals it back, and they're going to call a foul on I believe that was on Oba.
Yep, great job by our cameraman today. We've had a bunch of different volunteers running the camera
absolutely.
today.
46
Want to
seconds left.
shout them out. Thank you so much for what you've done to bring us this Winter Classic.
Ball back into Sammy. Sammy pulls for three. Misses. It's going to be on the top of the backboard there. It's 35 seconds left. Score 21-14 IGA. Joel's wide open. Takes it in. Misses the layup. And they're going to say stays here. 2 seconds. Sorry, 22 seconds left. 19. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. At the buzzer! Misses. And your score at half is IGA 21, ICSV 14. We'll be back here shortly for a halftime recap.
Thank you.
And we are back with you for, of course, our every game halftime report. And so I'm going to shoot it over to Henry. What have you noticed this first half?
Yeah, IGA has done an incredible job with their perimeter shooting, really getting a couple threes to fall in, really playing nice with their jump shots. ICSV, for those of you who had watched previously with the ICSV battle, has debuted and brought back their signature screen move. And so it's been very interesting to see how IGA has been able to break that press and really put the pressure on ICSV to make some more quality shots. ICSV looking to come out of the half with a better offensive performance and really draw this 7-point deficit a little bit closer.
Yeah, I agree. And one of the things I've also noticed is that, I guess the more fascinating thing I've noticed is how much, like, even with the height advantage that ICSV has, IGA is able to just use they almost have this, like, weird sneaky length. Like, all their guards have very long arms, and they're just able to find those little pockets and make these little jump shots. And it's truly, I think, causing a little headache for ICSV.
Yeah, they're really trying to figure out how exactly do we defend against this. They're kind of going around our length, especially going around our height. It'll be very interesting to see how they come out of this and respond. I do like, though, being first onto the court for the warm-up. I'm always a huge fan of anything you can do to sort of set the pace, set the example. Going to be really excited to see how these Vienna Eagles come out of the half.
Shout out to Ben Dirksen. He just pointed at the camera. Ben Dirksen there, alive and well, walking across. You can't point at the camera and not be noticed there.
I know. Thank you so much For all of y'all who have been with us this entire stream and who have been watching us, we are so happy to have y'all, especially all those out there who are in the stands cheering on the teams. We are very excited to see how this game concludes and also the ones after it.
Yes, absolutely. And one of the things we're really looking forward to is we have 2 championship games, which, these are our first Winter Classic games, and we've heard the championship games can get pretty rowdy.
Yes, we totally have, and there might be some surprises coming up soon. So please stay tuned.
Yes.
Don't go anywhere.
It is not me as Bowser, but it could be
John
Burgess. We don't know. John has not confirmed nor denied the claims. I asked him during the break.
I have never seen that man and Bowser in the same room at the same time.
He did say that we shot him out a lot. I'm like, well, when you're as awesome as he is.
Yes, and by the way, if you have not yet already, thank him so much for what he has done with this Winter Classic. Really, he has done so much with logistics, with organizing behind the scenes, and he really deserves our thanks for putting on such a great event.
Absolutely. Here we go. We have a little different lineup here for ICSV, adding a little more guard action, I think, to this lineup.
I think that's a great way, kind of fight fire with fire mentality, especially with what IGA has shown that they're willing to do.
Yes. And here we go. Same starters there for IGA. And now we have IGA with the ball. Taken out of bounds at half court. Micah inbounding the ball to Sammy. Sammy back to Micah. Little 2-3 zone here for ICSV to start opening here. Sammy pump fake, drives, airballed the floater, gets deflected. Sam now picks it up for ICSV. A wide open Jambor. Jambor gets kicked there as he was trying to get it to Joel.
Yep, that's a very good idea right there. Still, remember, one of the things we talked about is how are they going to clean up these fast break opportunities? They've been a little sloppy in terms of converting them. Let's see how they rebound and how they really clear this up.
Absolutely. And Jambor with the ball in the corner. Jambor back to Joel. Joel up top to Sam. Sam gives it up. Passes it back over to Jambor. Jambor inside to Wodem. Wodem goes up, and he is fouled. Wodem is a very strong kid, you could tell. He almost has like these old classic Nikes on, by the way. They're like an old classic style.
Yep. Hey.
I do like it.
Good job. Retro style.
2 shots here.
I don't know where I was going with that one.
I don't either. Retro Langosh here in Budapest.
Ooh.
Phenomenal place for Langosh.
Hey, my parents are coming on
want some
Monday.
good, if you want
take
some
them to
good
Retro
Langosh, a
Langosh.
classic Hungarian dish, head over to Retro Langosh in the city. And here we go. Wodem, I guess they're saying intentional foul there, which I'll be honest with you, Henry. I don't understand that call when especially it's a more direct call. It's not I didn't see any intentional there, but, we only see what we see, so. Wodem knocks both down.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of subjectivity with the refs being allowed to decide, especially on those layups, like, okay, were you really trying to make a play on the ball right there, or were you not? And I think in that instance, there was not enough there to really go for the ball.
Exactly. Jambor back inside, flips it. Now Joel. Joel drives. Gets hit on the way up. No call. Does not get in, though. It's now a 3-point ball game.
As he gets the bucket to drop.
Hammond gets it over to Micah. Back to Hammond. Hammond puts it up over to Micah. Micah and gets fouled, I guess they're saying, on the way up. Now we have both Micahs back in the game, which, again, it's going to be fun.
Yep.
This is Micah number 31 going to the line.
I will say it is great that he's now going to the line. I'd be very cautious in the future with making those very big cross-court passes, but luckily right there, Hammond was able to put it on a rope to his guy in the perfect spot where nobody else could get it. Great pass.
There's a great bucket there. That pass looked like a messy pass to, dare I say, a Sergio Busquets.
Ooh,
or probably more vice versa, Sergio Busquets to Lionel Messi. But here we go. Rebound to Allen. Allen tries it. Oh, great little Euro step. Does get it stripped away. And Micah took the steal, but then Micah gets fouled. And Hammond with the ball. I don't know why he's standing under the basket. Tough spot to be. Micah gives to Hammond. It's now into Sammy's hand. There might be 8 seconds here if they don't get it across. Just flicks it down into Micah. Oh, my word. He dropped it in there like Gunnar Stockton for the Georgia Bulldogs. Allen for three. Off. Tipped by Micah. Rebound Tommy. Now up to the other Micah. 35. Micah goes up. Misses. Rebound the other Micah. And stolen by Jambor.
There's a lid on the basket, folks. Can
Sammy
please
now steals it.
remove it?
Hits it over to Micah. Micah pump fake. Micah drives. Floater, air balls. Wodem, rebound. Wodem up over to Sam. Sam pulls up for the floater. Misses. Rebound Sammy. Sammy. Center of the court.
Somebody needs to take the lids off of both of these baskets.
And Micah gives it over to Micah. Back to Hammond. Hammond drives. Kicks it out to Micah. Micah drives. Micah to Hammond. Hammond to Micah. Micah up. Misses. And rebound Joel.
Great defense by both teams so
Joel
far, preventing scoring.
Over to Jambor. Back to Joel for three. And just off the mark, Tommy with the rebound.
I'm telling you, there's a lid on the basket.
The only
yet
lid,
to be
the only
removed.
lid I like is a hat from Lids. And here we go. Sammy gives it back to Micah. Micah gives it to Hammond. Hammond takes the
Looks in
shot.
the corner.
Gives it over to the corner to Sammy. And travel. Did you question my Lids comment?
I was.
Were you
more-
just confused?
I was not confused. I'm not questioning it. I was just, did a double take. Like, did not think I would hear shout out to Lids, the American hat store, on this stream today. But hey, that's where we're going.
Go with something sometimes.
Yeah, number one with the ball.
Sam.
Kicks out to the corner.
To Jambor. Jambor goes up and he's fouled by Sammy.
Yep. It's been very interesting to see how teams are using the pump fake. Okay, ICSV really didn't pump fake there as much as just sort of charged along the baseline trying to get up in there. But IGA definitely comfortable with trying to pump fake out the ICSV Eagles, and it seems to be working as the Eagles just seem to be flying by after biting on those pump fakes.
And the first miss by Jambor. There truly is a lid on that basket. Jambor does make the second one.
He does
though.
make the second one. The lid is off, at least for the Eagles. They go back to their press. And I'd like to say this press is brought to you, in fact, by the fact that they have a great depth on the bench, okay? They can constantly sub
Miles
guys in and out
to Micah.
to cover the stamina cost of running this press essentially the full game.
Hammond gets it inside to Micah. Hammond gets it back. Hammond over to Tommy. Tommy to Micah. Micah for three. Misses. Rebound. Tommy. Tommy goes up. Misses. They're going to say foul as Tommy was going up. I will say there's a lot of fouls in this game. A lot of fouls.
Yep, and I think that's why it's so crucial to be making your free throws right now.
Absolutely tootly. And Tommy to the line. Tommy. First shot is good. Now Tommy getting ready for the second shot. Tommy up and good. 24-19. IGA boys leading with 12:42 and counting for this third place game. Sam drives, little hesitation, goes up. Great block there by Hammond. Hammond just stares him down and says, "Not in my house." I love Hammond blocked him, was just like, "No, you don't dare take that into my neck of the woods."
Yep.
And a deflection there by Allen. Allen loses it, contains it, stolen by Miles. Now up to Hammond. Hammond's got to get his head up. There's guys wide open. But now it's stolen by Sam. Sam goes up. Passes it to Jambor. Jambor is fouled.
Yep. You almost got to wonder if you are the coach of the Eagles right now, if this press is not letting you play a more set offense that might actually help you get a little bit more points here. It seems like the goal of the press is to get a lot of quick, fast break buckets, but right now it doesn't seem like the ball security is there to actually allow them to capitalize on those fast break bucket attempts.
Agreed.
You almost wonder if you ought to ease off the press a little bit and maybe allow your team to have a better job of getting back in transition and then setting up on the other end when they get the ball.
Yes, I agree. Missed there by Jambor.
Also, very bold strategy of pressing the entire game.
That is very bold. Hey, but you go win or go big or go home, right?
Yep.
And rebound there by Miles. Miles gets it up to Micah. Micah finishes with a layup. Great job by Miles breaking the press and then getting up to Micah. Sam now's got it. Sam bringing it up on the left side, just about the three-point line. Gets it over to Joel. Joel for three. Misses. Rebound Sam and puts it home. Sam's been a great spark plug off the bench. Earned himself a starting spot in the second half. Micah now has it. A breakaway. And he tries to get it to Tommy. Tommy does get it, but they're going to say a foul, I believe, on Allen there. And coach is over there making a substitution. Looks like Frank's going to come back in the game for ICSV.
Go Eagles.
And
Go Lions. You know what?
And Bears. Oh, my.
Go Winter Classic, honestly.
Honestly, it's been phenomenal. It's been fun. It's still not over yet. Micah inbounding the ball. He's got to inbound it at some point. I don't know. That was an interesting pass, but does get to Tommy. Back to Micah. Micah for three. Misses. Micah, great. Other Micah, great rebound. Then Micah gets it. Micah gets the rebound. Back to Tommy. Tommy gives it to Micah. Micah for the bucket. But the other Micah. You know, all the two Micahs.
Yep.
You know. Off the head of Jambor. And it is going to be IGA ball. 28-21 with 10 minutes to go in this second half of the third place game. Ball to Micah. Micah. What a little spin move. Looked like Braxton Miller. Goes up. Misses. Rebound. Micah. Micah puts it back up. Misses. Tommy. Goes up. And finishes. No. Misses. Wodem with the rebound. Wodem loses it. Hammond steals it. Hammond pivots. Kicks it out to Micah. Back to the other Micah. Micah goes up. No foul. Wodem rebound.
Yep. Notice there the pump fakes there, the hesitation,
No call for Joel. They're going to say, what are they going to say here? I believe they're going to say a technical, some type of technical. I'm not so quite sure on this call. Again, things are different over here than what we grew up with, but I believe there was some type of technical foul called here. And it's one shot for Joel. Joel for the shot. And it's off, but ICSV does maintain possession. One thing I have noticed about ICSV is that we noticed this in the ICSB game is they are a very second half team.
Yep, very much so. I'm going to continue that thought. The Bulldogs, played them to a certain way, and ICSV really clawed back into that game, and so we'll look forward to seeing them doing that here. And honestly, if you're keeping track of where they were compared to this first time they met this opponent, okay, they ended the first round with this opponent down by 20, okay, and they're only down by 7 right now. A very big improvement.
Inside, puts it up, no foul called. Gets it back to Joel. Joel kicks it out to Frank. Frank for three, misses. Rebound Tommy. Tommy gets it back to Miles. Miles. Got the ball on the left side. Thought about shooting a three. Decides not to. Micah. The ball. A great little pass there. A little 1-2 action from Tommy and Micah. And it's going to stay here.
Yep.
Very, very good action there by Tommy and Micah. A little 1-2 action there.
Yep, and I love now that you can really see with these third-place games, all the teams are starting to get into the arena if they have already played their games. You see all these different fans lining up on the baseline to cheer on the Eagles and the Lions as they try to determine which one of them is going to be the third-place winner of this Winter Classic. It's getting packed, folks. If you have not yet made your way over to the doghouse and you have the means to, you need to.
Rebound. Sorry, pass in to Micah. Micah's got it. Micah deflected there, and it's stolen. ICSV's got it. Frank's got it at the top of the key. Or sorry, the baseline. Pass to the top of the key to Sam for three. Oh, bang! Three-pointer.
Yeah, but we should now be at
28-23. They're saying three or... I don't know. It's two or three. Did I just waste another one? I wasted another one. And Micah does score the bucket there. I believe, yeah, it is a three-pointer. It's now 32-24 IGA. Great block there by Tommy. Says, not in my house. Joel sets up, passes over to... Oh, great little look there by Sam. Sam, I don't know where he was throwing that ball.
We got a timeout called for the Believe on the Vienna Eagles. They're going to use a timeout here, and this is a great opportunity coming down the stretch, get some hydration in, talk about the game plan, and really try to figure out how, if you're IGA, you want to figure out how to hang on to this.
Exactly.
ICSV, I think you keep doing what you're doing, okay? Take good, smart shot selections. The press is honestly working, It's kept this game now to 6 points, okay? Remember, the first time these two teams played, this was a 20-point game, and now it's only 6. Okay? Keep an eye out also on the fouls, free throws coming down. Also, we just saw a technical foul. Okay, who knows what that's for? Maybe there's a little bit of chirping going on. Things are getting heated, okay? Very important, okay, that both teams really keep cool, calm, composure, level heads, and finish this game out strong. It's going to be a good one, folks.
Some would even say it's slowly becoming pandemonium.
You know, there's a line in the movie Mean Girls, stop trying to make fetch happen. Okay, stop trying to make pandemonium happen right now. Okay, there will be pandemonium before this night is over. Okay, 6 minutes and 41 seconds left in the second quarter with a 6-point game is not pandemonium.
Hey, there's always a little room for some
Stop
pandemonium.
trying to make fetch happen.
Sammy gets it stripped by Sam, but they're going to call a foul. Oh, and Sam is not happy. Oh, and coach is saying, no, no, no. Interesting call there. I mean, I could have went either way, I think. Sammy with the ball. Sammy gives it over to Miles. Miles inside to Tommy. Tommy outside to Micah. Micah to Hammond for two, and it's no good. Rebound, Allen.
Whoa. Little aggressive screen there.
Yeah. Allen kicks it back to Joel. Joel gets over to Sam. Sam for three. Bang! Three-pointer!
And just like that, we're back to a 3-point game.
And gets it over. Stolen by Wodem. Joel gets it to Wodem. Wodem goes up. Misses. Rebound, Miles. Miles, it's a 3-point ball game. Miles gets it back to Sammy. Sammy's got to try to control this game here now.
You got the benches cheering on, trying to join in with the crowd.
And we got it back to Sammy. Sammy gets it up to Miles. Miles drives, puts it up, and in.
What a great response by IGA. Take the lead back out to 5.
Absolutely. Sam got it at the top of the key. Gives it over to Joel. Joel gets it over to Frank. Frank drives, puts it up, and is fouled by Tommy.
Again, great job with the hesitation there, using that hesitation to draw a foul, hoping to now knock this back down to a 3-point deficit with 2 shots.
They're going to say another intentional foul? I'm very interesting. When I'm speechless, it takes a lot, and you should know that. You work next to me. Interesting. Anyways, Frank misses the first one. 5-point game. Frank puts it up, misses. It is now going to be ICSV ball.
Yep. IGA catching a break there. Got to be careful with the intentional fouls down the court. That's the second intentional foul call that's been called. You don't want to have too many of those coming down the stretch here in a tight game in the Winter Classic.
Here we go. Wodem going to pass it in. Wodem trying to find some space here. Gets it over to Jambor. Jambor peels it off. Gets it back to Wodem. Wodem drives. Puts it up and is fouled for 2 shots. Wodem's coming alive this game. He really is. He's a big fella, and it's very hard when he's going downhill to slow him down.
Yep, really so much so. That makes these free throws really, really important now.
We've talked about free throws being important, and they've missed the last 2. They've got to find a way to knock at least one of these in. And he does. He's using the backboard to his advantage. 32-28, 2:58 left in this game. We've always said, don't count ICSV out. We've said that from the beginning. And they are still in this game. They're down 4. Gives it to Miles. Miles brings it up. Miles gives it over to Sammy. Sammy gives it back over to Micah. Micah back to Sammy. Inside to Tommy. Tommy puts it up and in.
Yep.
34-28. IGA with 2:26 remaining in the game. Wodem up again. No foul called. Rebound Tommy. Sammy gets it up to Hammond. Micah. Micah drives. Micah kicks it back out to Sammy. Sammy comes off the screen with Tommy. Sammy kicks it inside to Hammond. It's stripped away by Wodem. Wodem kicks it up to... There it is, up, fouled. Wodem was able to get that ball to Joel, and Joel goes up, and he gets fouled.
Another one.
2 shots coming.
Now under 2 minutes, these free throws become really, really important.
They become crucial.
Ooh, good word. You know, sometimes I like to think of you as a thesaurus.
I have never been considered a thesaurus in my life because I can't even say thesaurus. And friendly collision there. It's a miss. Rebound Miles. Miles, he's got to slow this down. They do not need to rush anything. Hammond, though, makes a very not smart pass. I mean, I don't understand why they're rushing right now. You're up 6. There's minute 48 to go. Just take your time. Find what's available. Micah gets it to Miles. Miles for 3. Misses. Rebound Hammond. Hammond deflected. Gets it up. Joel now has it. Joel and in. It's now a 4-point ball game. And a bad pass by IGA. It's now ICSV ball.
And it's only a 4-point deficit. The Eagles getting the ball now. Something to keep an eye out for is what set play or what set do they now come up with off the inbound. They're really good on the fast break. What are they going to run right now? The point guard got his fist up, calling for a play.
3-point by Sam. Miss. And they're going to say foul on Tommy. This ref, I'm telling you, is calling everything. You got to know this if you're a player.
A little bit frustrating right now if you're IGA, trying to figure out what exactly is going on.
And I believe that might be, I think Tommy might have fouled out. Yes, I think Tommy fouled out.
If so, that is huge for IGA.
Yes.
He is their signature big man.
Timeout here for IGA. And now I can see the coach for IGA is getting frustrated. And part of it is I think there's just a lot of chaos kind of happening with it, which happens in these kind of games.
Yep.
But I think also there's got to be a way, I think, where you have to figure out, like, you don't need to force things. And it seems like they're just forcing things as this game's going along. I don't quite understand the mentality right now of these players because it's like you don't need to rush it. All you need to do is just keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, I think really exciting is really important here is trying to figure out, okay, Like, I don't need to be the hero. This is one of those things where, like, sure, if this was the NBA, a 6-point deficit, is very, that's very quick with NBA caliber 3-point shooters. Here, though, you really want to play with the clock, try to eat up a lot of it. You don't need to be the guy that puts in that additional dagger, especially a 3-point shot.
Yeah.
The difference between a 6 and a 9-point game at this level is essentially nil.
Yeah. Very, very much so. And I was seeing someone on one of our shots of them walking in with some food truck food. There is food truck food, which was very good yesterday.
Yes, and it is still available.
Still good. I got a hot dog earlier. It was very good.
Hot dog.
Hot dog, hot diddly dog. I'm sorry.
Hey, that's okay. If you
Mickey
tune
Mouse
into
Clubhouse. What can I say? Elementary teacher. What can I say? Anyways, we are back to action. Wodem to the line for 2 shots. If he knocks both these in, it makes it a very interesting ball game. Here's the first one. And banks in. Wodem loves that bank shot. He's just banking it in.
I will say, it does increase the percentage of your make, at least psychologically.
Yes.
Relying on that backboard.
Here goes Wodem, second shot. Misses, rebound. Micah, dribbling, breaking the press by himself, said, I don't need any help. Give it to Miles, Miles up, and good. 36-31, IGA leads with 1:19 to go. And Joel gets it over to Jambor. Jambor into Wodem. Wodem is going to say travel, and it's going to be IGA ball. I'll tell you, Wodem is working. He's working his butt off down there.
Yes, but I think now that Tommy has fouled out, I think that's a right call. Trying to really attack. Where is the next guy up? Where is the weakness?
Sammy with the ball. Trying to break the press. Gets it up to Micah. Sam does a great job deflecting it. Micah gets it back over to Sammy. Sammy gets over inside to Miles. Miles inside and gets it back out to Miles. Miles shoots and in.
And that's exactly what you were talking about, Ben.
Hey.
Being really good with the ball security, not forcing something.
Drew did a great job.
Around.
Drew's coming in to replace Tommy, and he did a great job. I know my position. I know what I'm supposed to do. Allen pulls up for the jumper, misses, and that is Drew with the rebound. And bad pass by Drew. We just said take care of the ball. A poor pass there.
Yep. Okay, it's a 7-point game right now. IGA, you have not won it yet. Lock in.
And I believe there is a timeout by ICSV. They're down 7 points with 30 seconds. What do you say here, Henry? What do you think the coaches are going to do here?
If I'm ICSV, I'm dialing up maybe a couple different press coverages. I'm really trying to find a way to get the ball and put it in the hoop right now. Honestly, you just need a possession. And that's really the name of the game here if you are ICSV. You know that IGA likes to play aggressive. I might even lean towards a little bit of trying to draw a foul from them.
Yeah.
You know that there's a little bit smaller guy in the paint now because Tommy is out. You might want to attack that. But really, something tells me that in order for ICSV to get back into this game, they're going to have to make some free throws. And right now, if I'm IGA, I'm a little bit comfortable sending them to the line.
Absolutely. And here we go. We're going to see what happens here. Again, remember, Drew is in. Tommy is fouled out. So Drew is going against Wodem, which Wodem has given IGA some trouble inside. So we're going to see what happens here. And now we have Allen trying to pass the ball in. Gets it up to Jambor. Jambor back to Allen. Allen for 3. Misses, but Allen does try to get his own rebound. Sam gets it. Misses. And it's going to stays ICSV. Deflected multiple times.
Yeah, that's a very time-expensive possession right there. 9 seconds now off, almost a third of the clock remaining.
21 seconds. Sam, corner shot. Nope. Pulls out. Allen. They've got to get a shot off. Deflected. It's going to stay ICSV. You got to get a shot. You can't be just dribbling the ball around.
Yep.
You're down 7 points. You're down 3 possessions.
Yeah.
You got to hope for a 3, and then you got to hope to get a stop quick.
Yes, but this is one of those things that's so hard to do in the moment. It's one of those things to practice it, but in the moment.
Shoots the 3 off the top of the backboard. I don't know if that's the guy you want shooting 3 in that position right there.
I think that, but to your credit, that was a quick shot attempt off of the inbound. I'm not mad at that if I'm ICSV.
Passes it down. I believe it's
Steal.
a turnover.
Going the other way.
Wodem gives it to Allen. Back to Sam. Sam for 3. Misses. Rebound. Jambor up. misses. Rebound Miles. And I believe that is the ball games, folks. IGA 38, ICSV 31. A great game, but IGA is your third place team here at the Winter Classic. Great job by both teams. And we are going to be back here in a few moments for your ICSB Bulldogs. We'll be back in one moment.
Ho, ho.